So we're here with one goal, which is to try to figure out if we can support Oro Verde. And we've been down there. There's clearly a great vision they've got, and there's also clearly a business model that's under stress. And this group of people that we've got, and it's just we all go around and introduce each other, I think each of us has got something to add to respond to the particular problems they've got. So I'm Leo Johnson. I've been down there at the mine face, seen some of it. Christian.
Hi, I'm Christian Cheeseman. I'm from Cred Jewellery, and we've been working with Oro Verde for the past 7 years, taking their precious gold and turning it into product that people can engage with over here.
Hi, I'm Solly Townsend. I've been called the UK's top green spin doctor, so I'm here to try and...
It's what we need. It's what we need.
It's to try and take the amazing story of Oro Verde and get it out to the public, get it to the consumers, and get it to the opinion formers.
And I'm Chris Knight. I work in Leo's team, but I specialise on biodiversity and forests. So I'm an environmental scientist by background. I've worked in projects in South America, Africa, Southeast Asia, and I guess I'm looking at whether we can use market forces to bring finance and bring technical capabilities into Oro Verde.
Hi, I'm Ray Mills. I'm not a spin doctor. I'm a bean counter. I'm an accountant. I'm a corporate finance partner in PricewaterhouseCoopers, but I'm passionate about social enterprise, with a big sort of focus on the enterprise bit of the social enterprise.
So what are they up against? Right. First of all, what got me really going was this one guy. Okay, this one guy, 53-year-old grandfather, 1 kidney, 40 grandchildren, 10 kids, Americo, and he's out there in this mine, and he is just doing what his ancestors have done for centuries, which is mining in a way that is sustainable, without mercury, keeping the forest alive, clear water, and keeping this land able to produce its ecosystem services for his children and those grandchildren. That's the only thing they've got. Okay, so that's the vision. It's Americo, his daughter Wendy, and the rest of them. And what they are facing looks like some problems. And in the end, I think you can boil these problems down to 4 different things. There is a set of 4 levers that this business is going to live or die on. Okay? The first is how many miners alongside Americo are doing this. And the answer is the number has gone down from something in the 600s or 700s to 166 now. So there's a slide. If they carry on that, it's looking bad. The second is the productivity that each miner is achieving. How much gold and platinum, because there's platinum too, are they pulling out? And what you're seeing is they've got out-of-date artisanal technology, which could be upgraded just with something like simple like a $3,000 water pump, but they don't have the capital. The third issue is price, of course. How much are they selling this stuff for? And that's where they're surviving at the moment, because with gold prices up at pushing $1,400 an ounce, in theory, this is a business that should be looking good. But the reality is that that gold price is affecting the 4th success factor, which is their ability to keep on doing this. Because what's happening with the gold price is a new threat, which is for the rest of those miners, they got a choice. Do you do the long, drawn-out Oro Verde process with a premium of 15% 6 months later and really artisanal techniques, or do you just hitch your wagon and your family's wagon to an illegal mining company that's going in with the diggers, with the retro excavators, and where you can get hold of the gold much more quickly and sell it while gold prices are high?
I mean, how productive are they?
At the moment, they're producing between 6 and 10 kilos a year, so it's tiny.
I think there's an important distinction too about the law, which is Colombia enacted this law in 1993, Ley 70, which gave the rights to the land to the Afro-Colombian peoples. So that land is theirs. What the law doesn't give them is the right to the minerals in that land.
Every time a concession is challenged, so you've got a legal operator wanting to come into the area and mine an area, the communities get kind of first dibs on that, but that means they have to claim that concession themselves and finance all of that, which they're just not financially or operationally in a position to do.
So there's a 15% premium.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
How much does that 15% premium represent the real environmental and social value of Oro Verde Gold?
I've always hoped that it would be a starting point. You know, in our plans and our kind of dreams for the future, we've hoped that as customers and people realise that the true depth and value and luxury nature of that one source gold product, that the premium would be able to increase, or the price would be able to increase, and feed that back to the miners. Now, you know, we're in a stage of, I think, really still campaigning and educating the consumer to appreciate that difference and see the value. But you know, as that comes through, I really hope that, you know, we can get more. I mean, jewellery is all about, you know, value is in scarcity.
So you've got a lovely story. One thing that Fair Trade and Organic have done really well is to connect the consumer, the buyer, with the fair trade coffee producers, with the organic farmers. So that's why I'm really interested in Americo and Wendy, and how we can actually make them the faces and to bring green gold alive. But you also said something else which I'm not absolutely convinced by, which is educating the consumer. I'm not sure anyone, when they go to buy jewellery, wants a lecture on green gold, on mining, etc., especially if it's a wedding band. So there are some ways to get real buzz about this, which doesn't necessarily mean that everyone walks away understanding mercury mining for gold. One of the things which I'd love to do is I'd love to send a piece of your jewellery down the red carpet at the Oscars. I'd love to get you into Grazia. I'd love to get you into Vogue. I'd love to get you onto Mumsnet, to actually get to the places where the people who buy jewellery can actually have a conversation about this, and so it becomes something where it becomes a given that if you're buying a wedding band, it's a green gold wedding band. And the way that I'm going to do that is by using the stories of the people who live there.
Okay, I want to get all data driven on you for a moment.
Sure.
Are you going to underpin that with hard numbers, like this gold saves X amount of mercury?
You've got to, because otherwise it's greenwash.
Okay.
The consumer is increasingly aware of when they're being spun a line on green issues. So I need to be able to justify the claims that we're making, because what you also don't want is, if you've paid that premium for green gold, to then find out that it wasn't that green at all after all.
Yeah.
Like